Hey guys, welcome to another Hunter video. I'm a Night Elf Hunter on the Whisperwind server, and here I am in Heroic Halls of Lightning. As you can see here, Halls of Lightning. This instance is not easy. That's all I can say for it. It's one of the toughest instances along with the Old Kingdom in all of pretty much Northrend. Now, I have a very good group here, and so we're gonna be attempting a lot of achievements. Even though we've completed most of them, we just decided to attempt them for the hell of it. And so I'm gonna skip for most of the ads or trash, and I'm only gonna focus on pretty much how you should fight this instance as a hunter for the bosses, and also a few key points of interest. And for the upcoming guy here, he has 2 ads with him, and every so often he will charge, have an electric charge. And what this charge will do is grant him and his ads a lot more extra damage. And also his ads give him an aura which allow him to do more damage as well. Now if you have enough DPS as well as healing and tanking, or a good tank and heals, then you should be able to take him down without any problems and just pretty much ignore the ads. If you have a lot of trouble with him, don't attempt the achievement that we're doing right now, which is attack him while he's electrically charged, and just let him uncharge and then kill him, kill the ads, then kill him. Otherwise, this guy is pretty much a tank and spank. Nothing really you need to know about as a hunter. Just take him down and make sure you stay alive. And there, somebody got lightning struck. And so that is this boss. Let's continue. Now what happens a lot with this instance is a lot of people die on the last boss, and it's a long walk to die on the last boss, so try not to die. For this part, this is a very, annoying part. As a hunter, misdirect onto the tank, and then anything that goes away from the tank, shoot them so that the tank can pick them up. The problem with these guys is that they will lower defense with each stack of their debuff, and the tank will have a lot less defense, obviously, if they have too many debuffs. And so you should avoid trying to pull any extra mobs like we do here, but lucky for us, we're a good group and we're still okay. So just clear the ads until you get up to little Ignis Jr. Now this guy's name is Vulcan, and he's pretty simple. He just summons some ads, and you have to try to avoid them. There is an achievement that's associated with this instance as well, and I believe you don't let the ads, either they don't blow up or they don't hit you. I forget which one it was. Basically, kill them fast and you don't have to worry about any of that. So here comes his little ads. You can kite them around if you want, they don't do too much damage. And the main concern is for you to take this guy down. And he doesn't have too much health, so it should be a pretty simple tank and spank. And he goes down. We were able to get the achievement, but no one needed the achievement. Just as well. And that's the loot. I'm greeting because I can DE. And we're off to the next area. Now for this area, you have to go very slowly and make sure you misdirect the tank, because these statues will slowly appear randomly they'll come alive and hit you guys. So misdirect to the tank, and any ones that the tank can't pick up, misdirect it onto the tank, and you'll be good and dandy. Now for this next boss, it's a little tricky. Not tricky, but you just have to know where to move and what to avoid. So there are two main skills. One is that he will throw a big lightning ball onto an area, and just get away from the area because it'll hit anyone that's around it. And his other skill is Disperse, where he will just disappear and these little lightning spiders will start chasing everyone in the group. For your pet, you don't have to worry because they don't really hurt your pet. And so just avoid them, run away from them until the boss respawns. Now as a hunter, you have your disengage, so you have even more choices than anyone else to avoid these little spiders. And also, what's good for you is that you're always at ranged. So even when he summons the spiders, you have a little bit of head start before they start attacking you. And it's pretty much just rinse and repeat of this. So I'll just skip forward, go a little faster, do it now, right now, go, thank you. And he's down. Now let's take a look at the loot. Charged bolt grips. Alright, we're done that. Now we're on to the next area. Now this next area is what took about over 20 minutes of our group's time, and it's gonna take you quite a long time as well, because in this area there are two enemies that basically are just group wipers. One is the Titanium Vanguard, which will charge you if you're at ranged, and they do very heavy damage. Also, a Poison Tip Spear, which will put a debuff on you, and it needs to be removed as soon as possible if you have a class that can remove it. Or else it'll tick for heavy damage and you're just gonna die. You're also gonna have to kill the, let me see, once I see it, the Stormforged Rune something something. Basically, he will spin round and round and shoot lightning bolts at everybody in the group. If you don't stun him or interrupt that, your group is gonna die because it'll hit the healer for very heavy damage, and then once your healer dies, you're all gonna die. So again, very annoying hallway. But once you're done that, you're almost in the clear until you get to the final boss, Loken. Here we are, Loken. Possibly the hardest boss in the entire instance, or in the entire 5-man instances. Now there's two ways to do them. If you have a really good healer, you can Zerg him like we're gonna do here. If you don't have such a great healer, then you have to fight him, and every so often he will do an AoE, which will hurt anyone around him. Everyone runs in place away from him until he does the AoE, and then he will follow you guys, and you rinse and repeat the process. Whenever he does AoE, everyone runs uniformly away from him. The reason why we do that is because the further you are away from him, the more damage you're going to take periodically with a dot damage. But lucky for us, we have good heals, so we're going to Zerg him. And there's an achievement here. If you kill him under 2 minutes, then happy achievement. Timely death, that's what the achievement is called. And so as a hunter, I can't stay too close because then I won't be able to shoot. So I have to stay a little bit further away, and I'm taking periodic dot damage. Now he's gonna cast the Nova. Usually you would have to run away, but for us, we have good healing, so we're gonna stay in there and take the damage and just kill him off. Another Lightning Nova. It doesn't matter because he's down. 43 seconds, that's what it took us. And if you kill him within 2 minutes, then you get an achievement, Timely Death. And I got my item for the daily. And more emblems of conquest. Very nice, very nice. And okay, that's it for this video. Just remember, if you're coming here, make sure you have either a good group or have a lot of time to invest into this dungeon. So that's it for this video. Hope it helped. Thank you very much for watching, and take care. Till next time.